Hi everyone, this is October the 14th, 2025. We have isolated certain clusters from the bamboo shoots. As you can clearly see here, the air roots growing from the knuckles and the bamboo shoots with the bamboo shoots, bamboo shoots. This is very, very powerful. Now, we've done thousands and thousands of videos, but this one today was to highlight the variation of the method that we plant to achieve this. Makes a massive commercial difference when you are planting thousands of hectares, which we're underway with in different countries and around the world. Thousands. It makes a massive difference because you're planting them for the purpose of the growth and for leaf and propagation for expansion. So these are just beautiful. What we've observed is priceless when you start looking at what it does when you got this level of experience. So the biomass, or the numbers of hundreds of millions of growth, 100 millions of pieces from the little shoots. See the shoots here, due to the thick energy level within that cluster. Don't forget that grew from that bamboo cutting. This is just one of the knuckles. I've got thousands and thousands and thousands of videos. In fact, next week we're just about, on Monday, we'll have our 6,500 videos. Okay, so we observe the biomass, the weight and number of leaf and the bamboo shoots. There's two separate clarifications there. And then also the thickness, because even very small bamboo shoots can harvest massive clusters like this. Now, this is actually a very medium-sized, small bamboo shoot, but look at the cluster. So why did it create such an amazing, there, that's the bamboo shoot. That's just from one cluster. Can you Gus, see, this is like very solid, hard. This is air roots. This is growing in the air. So if you fertilize that with a liquid SOS fertilizer or any high quality, pure organic fertilizer with no chemicals, you're going to have the same concept, the same growth. Now this is a beautiful example. There is the original bamboo shoot. And look at the cluster. Look at my hand. Okay, and look at the cluster. Look at the size of this and the weight of this. This is a beauty. And look at all the other clusters. Sorry, all the other bamboo shoots are coming from. And look at that little baby shoot here. This, when you plant this up, see where my hand is. If you plant that in the ground and you fertilize with SOS or any high grade organic fertilizer, the growth and the biomass that this can produce and fast track massive numbers of vetiver. Have a look of the nature of the roots wrapping around and going down. It never goes across. It always goes down. That's why it's called vetiver grass. It goes down, not across. So it doesn't interfere or rob nutrients or moisture from any other plant. It actually enhances moisture and brings minerals and elements from the deep root system to the plants, to your tomato bush, to your Musang King tree, to your durian tree, to your palm oil tree. Remember our series on YouTube and our videos on TikTok. We've got series of how successful the symbiotic partnership, the complementary planting of this. So you imagine the root system in the soil of that moisture and the roots going down meters deep. Can you imagine that? The moisture and the microbacteria and all those enzymes and microbes inside that cluster adjusting and eating and digesting humus within the ground, gets washed in from the rain. So it's a living factory, a living organism that is ever feeding the tree. We've created giant trees in half the time and 1/3 of the time because of this miracle complementary planting. You see, it's not, the power is what comes from the surface that you see, But the real power is what's inside the root system. Okay, look at the little shoots, the root system. See, this is from a bamboo shoot. This is air roots. This is not from the ground. This is hanging from the actual. So I've never seen another plant. I'm all my life I've been into gardening and agriculture, all my life, and I've never seen such a most powerful all-purpose multi-use plant that's got this type of prolific biomass, and the most important, valuable, we call it the most valuable plant in the world. There is no other. See, look at this bamboo shoot here, this little coming off this knuckle here, and it started to do exactly what this big one does. This is the beginning of this and that. Okay, and those, because we're putting these in water. Okay, well, actually SOS fertilizer. Okay, so we got incredible increased growth of new root systems. Okay, so this is what we do, but these are for observation, because what we're learning, when you times it by 100 acres and 1,000 hectares and 10,000 hectares for these mega green energy projects we're doing with this miracle solution, it makes all the difference, because there is not only that, once again, the propagation, it's to do with the biomass, and it's to do with the multiple uses of leaving the plants, the vetiver grass. We call it VERUM X SOS. Please support our YouTube and TikTok channel. Please subscribe on our YouTube channel, Vetiver Grass King Sabah. We're international, and our TikTok, Vetiver Grass King. Please follow us on TikTok. Next year, we're going to put a lot of energy into TikTok. We're very thankful for its growth, considering we're just a niche market. I think we're about to go on to about 200,000 likes next week. I'm very thankful for that, and I've got some real followers, which really are encouraging and love what we're doing. The education, training, and our consistent story, consistent evidence of our dedication, love for this miracle solution, which helps so many people. You know, it makes all the difference to people when they got a real landslide problem, soil erosion. They got a real problem with water conservation, water and droughts, the recovery of water, the purification of water, the protection of water. And one of the greatest problems in the world is food security. So this is the solution. This is the biggest survival grass in the world. And you can actually, this is the ultimate animal stock feed. So the multiple purpose, and you can handicraft it, you can get the essential oils from the roots. Now all of this is in the videos. There's so many thousands, as I said. We've lost track about how many TikTok videos. But in YouTube, we've got, like I said, on next week, we've got 6,500 unique videos. All they are is us, our journey. We've got 56,000 we haven't put up. And it's going to take us, years and years to do so, because our current work, we haven't even put 10% of our current projects online. So we will be consolidating them into documentaries and all that next year, full-time. So we're really going strong in the education, and we're giving up all our tips and all our hacks, okay? Stage by stage. We already have, and we continue doing so, but we're going to completely reveal all, because we're here to help save the planet. We are here, we're focused on our legacy for our children's children. I've got 6 grandchildren. So, I mean, I'm doing it for their generation, because we'll never have enough of this miracle solution, never. In my lifetime, in my children's lifetime, so why not share it? Why not help? Because I've dedicated my life, I've learned a lot. It cost a lot of money and time and energy to get my skills and my passion. And everything will be revealed, because YouTube and TikTok and social media is so amazing to educate the world.